Today we're going to talk about a woman whose name is known by millions. She gathered stadiums all over the world, turned the music industry upside down, and became a symbol of an entire generation. Teenagers and adults listen to her songs, and her life is always under the scrutiny of the media. This is Taylor Swift. Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989 in Reading, Pennsylvania. Since childhood, she has shown an interest in music. First, she sang at local competitions, and at the age of 11, she sang the U.S. national anthem at a Philadelphia 76ers basketball team match. She was inspired by country music, and as a teenager, Taylor literally persuaded her parents to move closer to Nashville, the capital of country music. There, she began her career by signing a contract with the label Big Machine Records. In 2006, her debut album Taylor Swift was released, where she sang about school experiences and first love. The album instantly made her popular in the USA. But the real global success came later, with the release of Fearless in 2008. It was then that Taylor became a worldwide sensation. The singles Love Story and You Belong With Me were played from every radio station, and her romantic image as a neighbor girl made her a teen idol. For this album, she received several Grammys at once. Swift has never been stuck on one style. In 2012, she released Red, where she tried the pop sound. In 2014, the world heard 1989, her first full-fledged pop album, which earned her superstar status. The songs Shake It Off and Blank Space are still considered classics. Later, there was a dark and daring period, the album Reputation, where she reflected the conflicts with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Then she changed her style again, releasing Lyrical Folklore and Evermore during the pandemic. Critics call these works one of the most mature in her career. Taylor is known not only for her music, but also for her high-profile novels. Her list includes Joe Jonas, John Mayer, Harry Styles, Calvin Harris, Tom Hiddleston, and many others. The media constantly discussed her relationship, and she turned her experiences into songs. Her relationship with actor Joe Alvin attracted a lot of attention. They dated for almost 6 years, and many expected a wedding, but in 2023, the couple broke up. In 2024, Taylor began dating soccer player Travis Kelce, which caused a huge media stir. This couple instantly became one of the most talked about in America. Taylor Swift is a record holder in many fields. She became the first woman to receive the Grammy Album of the Year 4 times. Her Eras Tour became the most profitable concert tour in the history of music. She has been recognized by Forbes as the highest-paid singer of the year several times. In addition, Taylor is actively involved in charity work. She helps victims of natural disasters, supports education and women's rights. And now the most interesting thing is what's going on with Taylor right now. This year, she launched the continuation of her iconic tour, Eras Tour 2.0. Concert tickets are sold out in minutes, and stadiums are packed with fans. In July 2025, she released a new album that broke streaming records on Spotify and Apple Music in the first week. Recently, Taylor gave a candid interview on the podcast, where she talked about her work, her attitude to fame, and her relationship with Travis Kelce. This interview instantly became #1 in Google Trends. The media is discussing rumors about her possible engagement to Kelce, but the singer herself has not yet commented. Today, Taylor Swift is not just a singer. It's a whole brand, a cultural phenomenon. She changed the industry, showed how an artist can control their rights to music, and inspired a whole generation of girls around the world. Taylor Swift's story is a journey from a girl singing in a small town to the most influential woman in music. Her life is a combination of talent, hard work, and the ability to turn personal experiences into art. And most importantly, her story is far from over. Do you think Taylor Swift will become the greatest artist of her time? Write in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new stories about the most talked about stars.